Hey, good morning. Hey, it's Mike with Garrett Land Company. Hey, I've been out today walking a property, and I was just going to share something with you. I'm standing right next to a corner. See if you can see the pink flagging right there. So that's the flagging for the corner pin on this track. I had a buyer this week ask me about, said, how do I know where my property line is located between the corners? So most of the time, my experience in a standard boundary survey, when you procure services of a licensed boundary surveyor, they're going to include installing the pins and flagging up those pins on the corners. If you want something in between those pins, that's usually extra. You need to get a quote on that. If it's an open field, where you can see the corners, like you can't quite do that on this one, but the other pin is up on almost the top of that hill. And a couple more months when the leaves fall off, you could probably stand at that corner and see this corner. But is it precise enough to install a fence? No, it's not. So if you're going to install a fence, what a surveyor would do is they would come out and they would set their equipment up, and they would install a wooden stake about over 100 feet or so. And it's all about the terrain. If it's flat, they're not going to need as many stakes. If it's hilly, they're going to have to put more, because you can't see over the hill to the next stake. So they're going to have to put stakes up and down the hills. So if you install a fence, you make sure you're on your property line and don't get off on the neighbors. If you're not going to install a fence, you just want to know pretty close, there are actually some pretty helpful smartphone apps that we can use to kind of locate property lines. It's not exact, but it gets pretty close most of the time. But you can see how thick these woods are back behind me. On this one, they're going to need to be a good many stakes installed to be able to follow that line. But hey, I just wanted to share that with you. Hey, I appreciate you watching. And this time of the year is the best time to put land on the market. Starting to cool off, the leaves are starting to, the growth is starting to slow down. It's easier to walk, it's cooling off some. Right now, the fall of the year is the best time. So if you're thinking about selling some acreage, give us a call, 678-540-4300, GarrettLandCompany.com. Thank you.